We got flat back. Ooh. But Brit Ninja 88, aka the great meme thief of 2017, as my brother's coming to know me. I'm also going to steal his idea about doing what I like and dislike about this bike. I'm slowly starting to dislike it a little more, I've got to be honest. But most of that is my fault and not the bike's, because I'm too engraved in the way the ZX6R now. Like, I love the ZX6R, there's nothing I can't find fault with that. But unfortunately I find this as a comparison every time. So rather than evaluating this bike on its own merits, like it is good at what it is good at, I find myself going, well, it doesn't brake as well as the ZX6R, it doesn't accelerate as well as the ZX6R, it isn't as comfortable as the ZX6R. It's not that it's comfortable or not, it's the fact that my back is broken and has formed in the way of the seat of the ZX6R now. It's nothing to do with this bike being comfortable or not, it's just me that's broken. But having said that, the bike it's alright, it does the job. It's the AK-47 of the bike world in some ways, you know. It's like all these old Russian bikes you see rolling around all the time. They're nothing special, they're nothing glamorous, but they're always on the move, they never see them stopped. But this, considering, is a 20-year-old bike. It's the only chance you're going to get, mate. I'd go if I were you. Yeah, it's a 20-year-old bike. And it just does that. There's a bit of a lag in the power. Now, I thought it might have been the throttle cable. It ain't. I've checked. Throttle cable is responsive and completely opens the carb. There is no restrictions there. There's nothing causing the carb not to open, because I literally spent the other day taking all of the handlebar assembly apart for the throttle, because they don't put it on an outer piece of plastic, they actually put it inside the housing for the starter and everything, which is a bit of a pig. But yeah, I took it all apart, found out where it was routed, where it went, how it went there, fiddled with it, tested the springs, they're perfectly responsive, tested the cable's completely responsive. So that means the lag the engine has is down to the engine and the engine alone, or the carbs. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's perfectly, like, you can rack the nuts off it and it will get you places quicker, but when you're hard accelerating, when you put that power down, I find that it goes and then it suddenly just launches you. Now, I can't show you around here, unfortunately, because there's no fucking roads to do it on, because everywhere's fucking 20 or 30 nowadays, and I know for a fact the coppers hang out up there, so I'm not doing that. A second. There it is, there it is, there it is, there! That's what I'm talking about. It goes, and then suddenly you're up to the speed you're supposed to be. The revs go up as they should, but the revs take a long time. Now, it doesn't do it in other gears, it may just be a thing that this engine has. Maybe second gear's not as good as it used to be, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not mechanically gifted enough to figure it out, if I'm honest. But yeah, I find a lot of things with this bike that I disagree with or don't like, because it's only got one disc, the back brake is excessively strong compared to the front, like that, and it's just that sort of thing. So I don't love this bike as such. The ZX6R, I'll never be getting rid of it. Everyone used to say to me, oh, now that you've got that bike, when are you getting rid of the... See that? My throttle's jammed open. That's not good. No, that's not good at all. Okay. See, now I can accelerate, but it won't let me decelerate. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. Right. For all who need to see, I'm not actually touching the bar. It's just fucking taking me. There's nothing I can do about the acceleration, I'm afraid. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's stuck at 4,500 RPM and I don't know why. Oh, something just flicked in it. But it's still... like, that's now the standard. Like... Oh, fucking hell. Again, another reason why I'm starting to dislike this bike a little. I'm now stuck at 4,500 4,000 RPM is my idle. If I turn the throttle, it accelerates. The thing is, I don't want to turn it off because I might not make it fucking home again, and it's a fucking long way from here to home pushing a motorbike. What is that? It's that. Oh, come on, cunt. Right. It's that that's causing the issue. Basically, as I'm riding along, that is twisting up and thus killing the engine. I'll try and do it without... that's pulling the cable. Right, so I need a metal pin for inside that. That'll go into the handlebar, which means I need to get the thing that's in the handlebar out. Bollocks. Yeah, that pisses me right off. Oh well, at least there's no real mystery there. It's just old and fucked. I don't know how well it's coming out on video, but basically, right there is that post. As you can see, it's snapped off. It's actually inside, which was allowing this to free spin. Caused all kinds of issues. So now I'm going to have to get a piece of something heated up to get in there, or maybe just drilled out, get that plastic out and then sort out something new for that and that.